The next question, the member for Oshawa.
Thank you, Speaker. And my question is to the Premier. Do you remember when the Premier promised up and down he'd never touch the Greenbelt? I do too. Yesterday, this government tabled a bill to repeal the Duffins Rouge Agricultural Preserve Act. This repeal will end the protection of 4,500 acres of prime Greenbelt farmland in Durham. About a third of this land is reportedly owned or controlled by the powerful landowner Silvio de Gasperis, who acquired these farm properties for next to nothing 2 decades ago. Mr. de Gasperis has donated boatloads to the PC party since the Premier's election, including to the Premier's leadership campaign and his riding association. The only thing standing in the way of Mr. de Gasperis' ability to make untold millions of dollars is the Duffins Rouge Agricultural Preserve Act, and the Premier's government just made that go away. Mr. de Gasperis is about to get much, much richer from land that until yesterday was protected in perpetuity. Does the Premier understand how shady this looks?
Here, here.
Mr. Municipal Affairs and Housing to reply.
Well, Speaker, this section of Bill 39 is the legislative piece of the consultation that we began with Ontarians a couple of weeks ago. We posted on the registry our intent to have 15 properties that will provide at the minimum of 50,000 housing units, and in exchange, we are also growing the Greenbelt. We are ensuring that over 2,400 acres of prime agricultural land and significant land like woodlots and wetlands are part of the Greenbelt. So at the end of the day, the Greenbelt will be expanded. And I want to put that 50,000 homes in perspective. These are all properties that are either serviced or close to being serviced. They're exactly beside an existing urban area. And again, Speaker, in the supplementary, I'll talk about the significance of that minimum 50,000 homes in relationship to our 1.5 million homes.
Thank you, Speaker. Mr. de Gasperis has also donated to the Riding Association of the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, the same minister that yesterday tabled the bill to repeal the Duffins Rouge Agricultural Preserve Act. Speaker, the damning articles from the Toronto Star and the Narwhal highlight just how rotten things have gotten. In addition to the Durham agricultural lands, Mr. de Gasperis and his well-connected family are poised to profit immensely from other lands that are also being removed from the Greenbelt. According to the CBC, the de Gasperis family owns 3 parcels of land in Richmond Hill that the Premier wants to remove from the Greenbelt. And just last year, a company controlled by the de Gasperis family bought Greenbelt land in Vaughan that is also being removed. Remarkably lucky timing. This Premier has frequently accused the previous government of political corruption. So my question is, what does the Premier think we should make of these questionable Greenbelt deals?
Speaker, again, the land that the member talked about in the first part of the question will provide significant opportunity for housing. It's a property that's been discussed for many, many years. The outgoing mayor of Pickering actually wrote to the government and suggested that this property should be part of a future development. So this property has been debated in public since the early 2000s regarding about its opportunity to provide housing. The specific Cherrywood property will provide up to 25,000 of the 50,000 homes that the government is proposing with this posting on the Greenbelt. And to put it into perspective, the best housing start year since 1987 was last year with 100,000 homes. The average over the last 30 years of the amount of homes that are being built in Ontario, the average over 30 years is 67,500. So I think the member can understand the significance of why we—
Order.